Well, the Pacific off-season bomb announcement I have been waiting for finally dropped. Xavi is going to global esports and not Team Secret.
Oh no, no, no.
I've already discussed this before on my Patman video. Like, how does this actually keep happening? Another Filipino player nabbed by another team. How does Team Secret keep fumbling again?
And again, and again, and again forever.
I gotta know, who here is losing their minds right now? I know I am, because I actually already have the video lined up for upload. I was just waiting for Team Secret's announcement. I had it all ready. It was the most logical, no-brainer, safe video of the off-season. Xavi8k, the best Filipino IGL, finally comes home to Team Secret. The Filipino team that is starving for a leader that could lead them to greatness. But instead, welcome to snstry, and now I've got to rush and make this video because oh my god, this is just sad. They even had this cryptic shit hinting at Xavi signing, but I guess you can't really trust anything on the internet right now. Because instead of giving hope to the Filipino fans, all Secret did was play with my heart. Oh well, I guess Sylvan's signing was nice, but yeah, let's talk about it. First, I need to get this off my chest, and maybe you do too, so let's kinda do it together. And to understand just how massive this fumble is, you have to know the context I was building for the video I just threw away. Ever since the inception of VCT, Team Secret has been a bottom tier team in Pacific. There were a couple of times where they've shown flashes of brilliance, but those flashes ended as fast as it came. Eventually, they always fall back down to their floor without even getting close to their ceiling. Late last season, they tried everything to fix their IGL problem. They have tried with Xavi8k's for so long. They also tried to import an IGL called ZSBW. Now they even tried Kelly S, that guy who just came home from global esports. And to keep the story short, nothing worked. This team has been stuck in the mud, going absolutely nowhere, while the rest of the league passed them by. They weren't just looking for an answer, they were starving for one. And that is what makes this an absolute Team Secret disaster class. So we all know how Xavi performed in Ascension. He was top 4 in the league, and don't forget, he did this all while IGLing, leading the team not only with his calls but also with his vibes. So surely, there's nothing more you could want from an IGL, right? The guy is the complete package, and teams with no IGLs yet would surely be fighting tooth and nail to get him. Xavi was the perfect player you could bring in that would not only give the team a fighting chance to be a contender, but also immensely boost the hype of the Filipino fans clamoring for Team Secret to be a dominant team in Pacific. But for some reason, Team Secret lost out because global esports decided that they want another IGL in their ranks. I mean, they already have Crystal, but I guess with all the changes in Valorant right now, they want to try out a double IGL comp. Will this be meta? I mean, imagine, 2 people taking turns per round to call for your team. The opponent surely won't know what's coming. Will this work? Nah, I don't think so. So, Xavi was the guy, the complete package, and for some reason, Team Secret lost out. This is the part that's just painful to see. And as I've said earlier, I already discussed this before on my Patman video, like how does this actually keep happening? How does Team Secret keep fumbling again and again? We were all baffled how they missed the crack player living in their own backyard. How they let Patman slip through their fingers just to watch him go win a trophy for someone else. And it's not only Patman at that time. You also had Papi, Kelly S, and Patrick who also signed with GE. But I guess you only have 5 slots on a roster. But the question is, are all the slots in Team Secret's roster maxed out? Or is there someone not carrying their weight? And this is where I need you to sound off in the comments right now. How does the Filipino team, the team that carries the weight of all those hopes, let another top tier Filipino player get taken by a foreign team? And while you're commenting down there, maybe you can like this video if you feel like your heart just got played. And let me tell you why this one hurts so much. Let me tell you what I was going to say in that video I just threw away. I was going to say this signing was a milestone for the Adobo gang, that it felt like Team Secret was finally telling the fans, we see you. I was going to say, this wasn't just a roster move, this was a love letter to one of the most passionate fan bases in the entire VCT, to the legions of Filipino fans who are sick and tired of the adobo gimmick without the results. Bro, I was pouring my heart out in that original video. It was so cheesy, but come on man, it just hits close to home for me. Oh well, I guess that adobo is and will always be just a gimmick. So I talked about the risk of signing Xavi in that original video. That's global esports problem now. Is Xavi8k ready for tier 1? Because the jump from tier 2 to tier 1 isn't as simple as a walk in the park. It's a big leap. The mechanics on this level is sharper, especially that we're in Pacific. The utility is flawless and the speed of the game is just on another planet. And again, since they're in Pacific, there's the likes of Paper Rex whose speed is just in another universe. We have seen a graveyard of tier 2 players get absolutely bodied because they couldn't keep up. Is Xavi just another ghost walking straight into that same graveyard? And even if his aim holds up, there's another problem. Can his IGLing actually translate to tier 1? Calling the shots against other tier 2 squads is one thing. Trying to outmaneuver the strategic systems of teams like TRX, Gen G, or trying to mid-round against a veteran IGL, that is a completely different ballgame. His entire tier 2 playbook will have already been downloaded, analyzed, and anti-stratted into the ground by week 2 by the best teams in Pacific. And that brings us to the demon. Like most players, Xavi has demons he's fighting with. And for him, the big question is, will he be able to lead when the pressure is on? We all saw what happened with Naos. They didn't just lose, and I'ma just say it, they actually choked. They crumbled when it mattered most. And the questions that come to mind are, was Xavi's mid-rounding exposed, or did the coaches have no adjustments? But if you ask me, I think those are the wrong questions to ask. I think the real question is, why did their system fail? But anyway, it doesn't matter who was at fault. The thing is, the entire structure around him folded under pressure. That was the massive flashing question mark. But here's the difference. Global esports get to take that risk. Team Secret doesn't. They
Get nothing!
So where does this leave Team Secret? Are they just defaulting to Jesse Vash's IGL again? Or is it Kelly S taking the reins and Jesse is still out? And if he is, who's their fifth guy? Well, here's my wild guess. Think about it. The Sylvan signing proves they're in the market for Korean champions. If they're already bringing in one, I would like to think that signing another wouldn't hurt. But who am I talking about, you might ask? Well, if you love donuts, you would already know this guy. Like I said, he's another Korean player and a champion IGL as well. I won't say who it is, but you go figure it out. Who is a Korean champion IGL player that does not have a team right now? Anyway, I love donuts, so I'll just be munching on my munchkins while you're thinking about it. Going back, you just gotta ask, did Team Secret try their hardest to get Xavi? I mean, for sure, Xavi was trialing with them, and with the looks of it, I guess Team Secret was confident that Xavi would sign with them because they had the audacity to post this coded message. I mean, if someone in the comments say it's not a coded message, then why would you spell extra like that? Come on, man. So Team Secret was clearly confident, but you have to ask, was it blind confidence? Did they just assume that the deal was done? That because he's Filipino and they're a Filipino team with all the fan hype, that he would obviously sign with them? It's hard not to think about it, but I guess we'll never know. Like, what was the reason Xavi ended up with GE? Did Team Secret get outbid? Did they get overconfident? Whatever the case may be, I just hope that they actually try their best to sign the guy because it's so painful to see another Filipino player walk away. Also, in that original video, I was going to say that in One Piece, the entire world is waiting for the dawn, a new era of freedom. They're waiting for a warrior of liberation to finally arrive and end the long dark night. And I was also going to say that for the Team Secret fans, it has been a long night and that Xavi, he was the player that represents their dawn. Well, that dawn isn't coming, Team Secret is still in the dark, and Xavi, their warrior of liberation, is bringing the dawn to global esports instead. I mean, this is like Luffy, but instead of forming the Straw Hat Pirates, he decided to join the world government instead. Damn it, man. So, what does this mean for Team Secret? Do they just get booted out of Tier 1? Because honestly, all they did was just break our hearts. Like your ate's ex-boyfriend Joel, time and time again. So I would actually not be surprised if that happens next year. And I guess it's the same thing all over again for us Filipino fans. Like we did with Patman, we will be cheering Xavi from the distance. I mean, because it's not our own team. I don't know, man. I'll just go now. I'll see you guys in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit that sub button so you don't miss out. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.